Alright, good afternoon everybody. I'm back, and in this video we're going to be solving number 4, and number 4 is the last one. And we said the first and second term of a GP are respectively the first and the third term of an AP. The fourth term of the linear sequence, which is AP, is 10, and the sum of the first 5 terms of the AP is 60. So we have to find the first 5 terms, the sum to n of the AP, sum to n of GP, and limit of Sn at large value. So now what are we going to be doing? But the first thing we're going to do is let's say first and second term of a GP. The first term AR n minus 1, and the second term is AR, or the first term is A and AR. The first and second of a GP is equal to what? Is equal to the first A and the third A plus 2D of an AP. But they say that the fourth, this is the hint they gave us now. They say the fourth, which is A plus 3D, is equal to what? 10. And the sum of the first 5 terms, which is S5, the sum of the first 5 terms is equal to what? 60. This implies that S5 is equal to 5 over 2, bracket open, 2A plus what? 5 minus 1D. Now this S5 is going to give us 5 over 2. This is 2A plus 4D. So we have what? S5 to give us what? 5A plus 5A plus 10D is equal to what? 60. So meaning that A plus 2D is equal to 12. So we have gotten another equation. So we have here that A plus 3D is equal to 10, call it 1. We have A plus 2D is equal to 12, we call it what? 2. So the next thing we are going to do now is to solve this simultaneously. We subtract the second one from the first one, eliminating A. I have that D is equal to minus what? 2. Since D is equal to minus 2, I substitute in any of the equation. I say A plus 3D is equal to 10. I'll now say A plus 3 minus 2 is equal to what? 10. I'll now say A plus minus 6 is equal to 10. I'll say that A is equal to what? I subtract 6 from both sides. I'll add 6 to both sides. It will come to what? 16. So my first term is 16, and my common difference is what? Is minus 2. So we're asked, the first question they told us here is to find the first 5 terms. So this is the first term. A is equal to 16. Now the next one is what? Minus 2. Now A2 is equal to what? 14. A3 is equal to what? 12. A4 is equal to what? 10. A5 is equal to 8. So that is the first thing they gave us. Now here they say sum to n of AP. Alright. Sum to n of what? Of AP. Remember that formula for summation of series of AP is this: n over 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1. And the reason why I gave this question is to test if you have gotten your A, gotten your D. So now sum to n is what? What is our n? Our n is unknown over 2. What is our A? Our A is 16. 16 plus n minus 1. Our D is what? Minus 2. So now our Sn is equal to what? N over 2 bracket 2 times 16 is what? 32 plus n. This is minus 2n plus 2. So Sn is equal to what? N over 2 bracket 32 plus 2 minus 2n. So this is Sn is equal to what? N over 2, 32 minus, 34 now, 34 plus 2n. So now Sn Sn now is equals to what? We divide this will go here. I have n bracket 17 plus n. So this finally will give us that Sn is equal to 17n plus n square, and that is our n what term, and that is our sum to n, the partial sum of what n terms in this sequence. So now the another one is sum to n of a GP. All right. So now sum to n of a GP is equal to what? A bracket 1 plus 1 minus p raised to power n all over 1 minus p. So now our Sn is equal to, what is our A? Our A is 16, 1 minus p raised to power n over 1 minus p. So I now open this bracket, I'll see that Sn is equal to what? 16 plus 16 p raised to power n over 1 minus what? P. So what is our p now? What is our p? Our p is what? Minus 2. Is our p minus 2? You can also leave it like this. When you get the value of your p, you get the value of your n, you substitute it, you get your what? Your answer. So now the next one says the limit of what? Of Sn when this value gets large. Actually, we are going to solve that using what? Using the sum to infinity. I believe it's a over but we have not gotten to this, so I'm not going to do this one now. I believe that from the first one we did, second one we did, to this this one now, there are some questions you might want to ask. You can leave them down in the comment box below. If there are some corrections you wish to make, I'm open to correction. I remember it's Timothy. Thank you and do have a nice day. My next video will be talking about algebra and more examples of this. Thank you.